The BLF has decided to not apologize for recent claims against billionaire Patrice Motsepe and his sister, but rather tell that the party is not for sale. According to BLF, the Motsepe siblings are involved in underhanded deals. Pay attention. Click See First under the following tab to see briefly.co.za news on your news feed. The Citizen reports that Andile Mngxitama, leader of political party Black First Land First BLF, told billionaire Patrice Motsepe that his party is not for sale. This comes despite legal threats from Motsepe. The BLF says it will not back down and apologize for making public statements about his and/or his sister's alleged meddling in Botswana. According to the Citizen's report, Motsepe's legal team responded to Mngxitama's accusation that he and his sister, Bridget Motsepe Radabi, are involved in underhanded political and business deals in Botswana. Pay attention. Do you want to know what's trending on briefly.co.za? Join our WhatsApp group today. Mngxitama apparently also accused Motsepe Radabi of planning to take over Botswana's diamond industry. Motsepe wants the BLF to apologize and stop making their accusations. However, the party released a statement that makes even more accusations. In the statement, the party also claimed that Julius Malema was bought by Motsepe and insists that the BLF is not for sale. Here is the party's full statement, as published by The Citizen. We received your letter dated the 26th of April 2019 demanding that we give an undertaking by 1600 today that we shall make no further comment with regard to the alleged regime change activities of your client, the billionaire Mr. Motsepe. We are not in a position to give such an undertaking because it would be tantamount to self-censorship and practically bowing to intimidation via the abuse of the law and its processes by one of the wealthiest families in South Africa. We hold that money should not trump the truth, and therefore we stand by the statements we have made. We take the alleged interference in the affairs of a sovereign state as a serious matter. The allegations against your client and his associates are damning, and the evidence is overwhelming. Our view is that Mr. Motsepe must desist with his attempts to bully BLF into silence and submission. We have seen how that strategy worked with Julius Malema, who initially announced that he would be revealing evidence of how your client benefited from the R1.4 trillion independent power producers procurement at Eskom. It took just one meeting and perhaps a bit of exchanging of cash to buy the silence of Malema. BLF is not for sale, and we would not be intimidated by the power of money. Your client would assist us a great deal towards making any undertaking if he can tell us what exactly is untruthful in our statements. Right now his demand is a blanket demand for silence. As indicated above, we shall never self-censor. We wait for your client to clarify which of the following suggestions are not true. 1. Is his sister Bridget Motsepe Radabi not accused of regime change in Botswana? 2. Is Bridget Motsepe Radabi not accused of being assisted by your client to buy the conference of the ruling party in Botswana? 3. Is it not true that both Bridget Radabi and your client have vested interests in minerals? 4. Is it not true that diamonds are the main mineral product of export in Botswana? 5. Is it not true that your client's sister is married to the Minister of Energy Jeff Radabi? 6. Is it not true that the state president, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, is married to your client's other sister, Dr. Tshepo Motsepe? 7. Is it not true that your client's family is one of the most powerful families in SA by virtue of the said familial ties? 8. Is it not true that the same modus operandi of stealing an elective conference attempted with the Botswana ruling party was used to steal the African National Congress (ANC) elective conference in Nasrec in December 2017? 9. Is it not true that the state president Cyril Ramaphosa used money from Bosasa to buy the ANC conference? 10. Is it not true that the attempted capture of the Botswana ruling party was allegedly also coordinated with the United States of America (USA) imperialist forces? 11. Is it not true that Bridget Motsepe Radabi had sent out 10 million to Botswana during the last week in March 2019, and that Patrice Motsepe had donated R22 million which was smuggled into Botswana, in furtherance of the alleged regime change campaign. As soon as we receive satisfactory responses to the above, we shall indicate our next course of action. Read also, almost 30,000 expatriate South Africans took time to vote this weekend. The BLF's leaders' claims are likely fueled by Botswana's recent decision to revoke Motsepe Radabe's right to visit the country visa-free. Briefly.co.za reported earlier that she was added to a list of undesirables who need to apply for a visa before entering the country. This is reportedly over an alleged plot to remove President Mngxitamas from his position as the leader of the nation. Enjoyed reading our story? Download BRIEFLY's news app on Google Play now and stay up to date with major South African news. Source: Briefly.co.za. Let's blog ads.